the afternoon portion. All my talking videos today have been in slow motion, but now I've figured that out, the rest will not be in slow motion. So the plan is we're gonna go and take the tram all the way to the last stop and then all the way back to the first stop. Literally sitting on public transport, but it's meant to be a really scenic route. A child just fell in front of me. Well,
I should just pushed a child to the floor.
No, very, very voluntarily.
Voluntarily, she pushed the child to the floor.
And yeah, and then we've got our cruise later. But for now, I'm gonna go sit on a tram and look outside the window. Okay, it's too hot, so I've taken my sweat off. But I need to tell you about Kaylee's little sunbed stunt at the baths. So there was so many sunbeds that had towels in them on no people. And that really annoyed Kaylee, which is so understandable. But Kaylee decided, unlike most people, to do something about it. So, Kaylee, when she thought what did she do? Sorry. So
yeah, I saw the most egregious case I could find. You know, dry towel, hadn't been touched in a while. One towel. Get this, one towel, 2 sunbeds. Yeah. And that's why I said I draw the line. That's too much.
So Kaylee took the towel off and moved the sunbed.
I had to flee the scene of the crime, to be honest.
And then
yeah,
right into the roadworks actually. And then basically she moved the sunbed further forward and sat on it, and then about 45 minutes later a couple went to our sunbed.
And I sat there innocent as if couldn't be me, don't know.
I love it though, because no one ever does anything about it. We just accept it, that people are selfish. But I love that you just went for it. That's the story. So, that was a bit of a fail. We
saw the big Tesco.
We saw the big Tesco. Well, basically, the tram stop next to the river is in the middle of the whole tram route. And I said, let's go all the way back to the beginning of the tram route so then we get to see the whole scenic route. Well, the tram route to the left of the river is, as Katie said, the big Tesco. The big Tesco, the Practicare, the IKEA, the medical centre, all the residential areas. And
all the top tourist attractions, I'd say. In their defence, we got the 2B.
We did, which was also the wrong tram. But
so whose fault is so now we're walking 15 minutes.
Now we're walking 15 minutes to get the correct tram in the other direction. Hopefully we are there back in time for our cruise. We are at the restaurant, our last dinner in Budapest, because tomorrow we're going to be at Sziget watching Macklemore this time. I've got a peach iced tea loaded with the ice. And Kaylee, beautiful Kaylee, she got Alma Palinka, which is the traditional...
It's like a Hungarian alcohol, Palinka.
Hungarian alcohol. Apple flavour. That thing tastes like an apple has exhaled on it. It is so strong. This is a ratatouille with rice, and Kaylee's got a steak with salad. Good morning. It is day 5 of Budapest. So we're going to go to Sziget today. We're watching Caroline Polachek. During Caroline Polachek, there's also a bachata workshop.
Bored?
Lord. We're watching Lord, and then the headliner is Macklemore.
Walking over the Cheney Chain Bridge.
Yes.
To take the funicular up to Castle Hill.
Exactly.
We're walking over to Fisherman's Bastion.
Exactly. So we're going there. That's Fisherman's Bastion. We're in Seagate. We found a spot right on the side of the stage. We're sitting down. I'll show you. There's the main stage. As you can see, it's very hot. So if you're here for the foreseeable, I might go to Chatter workshop later. But yeah, we've got our snacks and we're just chilling. I told Kaylee, I was like, because they're checking bags, and apparently you're meant to be very strict with specific guidelines with like how much food you can bring into Seagate. And I was like, hey Kaylee, channel middle-aged mum energy. They didn't even check our bags. Like we're so unsuspicious. We're so like boring. We don't caught up in your love affair. You'll never see our screen. You're very pretty, but we sure know how to run.
Man, we got here today, and I was reminded that Budapest is one of my favorite cities in the entire world. Seriously. Can you dance? All right, bring them up, bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. Bring them up. All right. This is gonna be good. All right, okay. All right, okay. All right, okay. I turn it back. What it is, what it does, what it is, what it is.
We're on the boat on the way back home. And Kaylee snagged a little free shirt.
It was getting trampled on. I genuinely thought it was yours.
And yeah, she thought it was mine, so she picked it up because it was like people were stepping on it. And I was like, no, that's not mine, but that's a nice shirt. We're home. Kaylee's showering. I have to say, if you go to Seagate, take the boat back. Basically, Kaylee found this out on Reddit. And Friday, there was an hour queue to get out of Seagate at 4 a.m. Like the crowds are so big that the bridge can't like support them apparently. So it takes ages to get out. But then one person on Reddit, I need to get on that platform, said take the boat. So we did that today. Amazing. So smooth. So easy. I just have to talk about Macklemore. So Kaylee saw Caroline Polachek. I was at Bachata at the time. Bachata was great. We didn't do any like partner dancing, which I was kind of looking forward to because you meet people like that. But yeah, it's hard in 1 hour and also with people that haven't danced Bachata before. It was more like choreography, but I actually learned new things. Like I learned footwork, which I don't really know. Anyway, Kaylee watched Caroline Polachek and then we both watched Lord. And then Caroline Polachek came at the end and sung, I think the song is called Green Light with Lord. And we were saying with Kaylee, like, they're incredible. Like you sit, you vibe, you listen to them. They perform art and they show their art and their music is art. But then Macklemore comes on and he gives you an experience. Like, it's a party. He's a hype man. He's a rapper. He's a singer. He's a dancer. He's a performer. Like, he is insane. Like, we were sitting... My accent's gone all American because I'm hanging out with Kaylee, which I'm not mad about, but I noticed I said. We were sitting where you could see the screens and all those people during Lord were sat down. Macklemore comes on, they are on their feet, they are partying, like it was insane. I cried like 3 times. It was, like I was jumping, dancing, like it was so good. It was a party, it was such a high. Like it was like, yes, this is what live music is about. Oh, and another thing I wanted to say, like the festival is so packed and everything is sold out to the point where when we were walking from the metro station when we arrived, through this petrol station, there were people with signs that said, "I buy ticket." Like, people really want to be there. I'm excited for Billie Eilish tomorrow. The highlight, the last highlight of the trip before we leave on Wednesday. We've got some other things planned in the morning. We're going to go to Margate Island as well. But yeah, see you tomorrow. Good night. Welcome today, last day in Budapest. Our first stop is a chimney cake shop. This is Budapest Parliament from the side. We were at the front before, just because I know I put a lot of buildings and I don't say what they are. Arrived at Margaret Island, which is really cool. Like, there's roads and there's like buses and everything. And now we're currently, the bus drops us off in the rose garden. So I'm gonna show you the roses. So basically a wasp is an unemployed bee, in your opinion?
Yeah. With too much time on its hands, you know?
Tell me.
Oh, the woman before was trying to get in pepper spray.
Anyway, the reason I turned on this vlog was to say that we've arrived in Seagate, and yeah, we took the boat, and on the boat basically there's a guy, he's called Young Lean, right?
Yeah.
And he's not performing anymore, and in his place they put a climate activist, and Katie went, "Oh yes." Sorry. She went, "Oh yes, that will attract exactly the same crowd." Yesterday I said to Kaylee, I said, "Oh, there's like this really interesting think for tomorrow spot where they theme today is pathways to knowledge, and there's like many like speeches and stuff. So for example, right now it's do schools kill creativity? We've just walked past it and it's just a screening.
She's exceptional, but I think she's not.
It's basically a screening of a TED Talk. Half of the people there on their phones. And Kaylee went, "Well, yeah, I mean, that spot is great if you want to fall asleep on a beanbag." Honestly, guys, these like sideshows are so not worth it.
You should
like,
tell them about the art zone.
Oh yeah, the art zone. In the art zone, you can go and basically get a little piece of paper.
Go put a cardstock. Cardstock. A dried out Sharpie. Dried out. It was Monday. That was the first day. The Thursday. Sorry, it was the first day of the
festival. And they give you, and it's called art course, and they give you a piece of like a postcard.
Oh God,
and
behind
and a dried out Sharpie, and say draw. We've sat down, we've set up camp behind the second like barrier. That's the second barrier, that's not the front of the stage. We're not in the VIP section, that was impossible. But Kaylee's whole thing was, we're very lucky to be sitting down, but she said you can stand up but you can never sit down again, so we're gonna sit down for as long as we can, but it's getting crowded, and it's only 5 o'clock and Billie Eilish comes on at 9:15. We can do this.
Knowing my existence is not one of a kind. Together,
Making a new album.
we're making a new album. That's true.
Great.
Except that we're here, so we're not right now. But you ready? Stop! We are not the same without. Don't talk. Got me like
Okay, so We've arrived back at the Airbnb. Yes, so Billie Eilish, she was insane. Insanely talented. Like, she's just on stage with her brother and a drummer. But the crowd experience was terrible. We were like sardines in a can, and people are just rude, like straight up rude. Like poor Kaylee, she's on the shorter side. Can I say that, or is it rude? Okay.
I'm 5'1", Natasha.
5'1", and she moved to see, and this guy went up to her and said, can we switch places because we want to be with our friends? And Kaylee was like, okay. And I was like, yeah, Kaylee, you can just go in front of me, it's no problem. And then this girl turns around to me and she's like, oh, I hope we didn't mess things up. And I said, don't ask me, ask her. And Kaylee said afterwards, she said if they'd asked me, I would have said, you've messed up my view, you've messed up my feet, and you've messed up my whole day. But she obviously didn't get the chance to say that because the girl never asked her. So in summary, once in a lifetime experience, probably won't do it again. But we did get to see Billie Eilish and Macklemore.
Once.
I said emphasis on the once. Yes, it's very intense. It's very, very, very intense. But yeah, we've done it. Never again though.